Broadcast section first. Kirsty, please.
Well, Nuno, you picked up an award today on behalf of your whole team and coaching team and backroom staff for performance of the week for that 2-0 win at Manchester City. Where does that rank in terms of performances, results you've had here at Wolves? Is it right up there?
It's one of the good ones, of course. Still room to improvement. Always the same, trying to build and grow on that performance.
So you don't want the players to get carried away, but also I'm sure we'll feel-good factor coming from that game.
Yeah, because it's a new challenge, a new game. Against Southampton will be a totally different game, so we'll have to find new solutions, stick with the task that we have, but of course it gives you confidence, but at the same time responsibility to go again and do as well as possible.
Looking at the form of the two teams, for you, Southampton looking to avoid their 4th defeat in a row in the Premier League. Does that make this an easy game? Will it still be a tough one?
All the games in all the competitions are very tough and very hard. Southampton is a very good team, good manager. We've seen, we analyze, and tomorrow is going to be a tough challenge.
Obviously, from that game at Manchester City, one of the performances that stood out was Adama Traore. He got both the goals. How much is he progressing?
He's doing well. He's doing well since last season, trying to always progress, be better. But he's a hard worker boy, so that's what he has to do. Stick with his responsibilities, always on a daily basis improve himself, and hopefully will become better.
What are the key things you've been working with him on the training pitch?
All the things with all the players. The moment that the player come to us, that's the first thing that we look. How can we improve? How can we become the player better so we can help the team?
Because he obviously is a player with incredible speed, but he really seems to be having a much more rounded game now. We're seeing an end product. We saw the goals against Manchester City. We're seeing him playing in different positions. How good can he be? How good can he become?
He can be better than he is now. So you never know. We cannot define and say which level. He's a good player. He's a very good player. That's why we brought him. We brought him from Middlesbrough, knowing that he has things that we didn't have and can have and complete what we expect to be a more balanced and better squad.
It seems to be. Is it a part of the job that you thrive on? You really enjoy? I know when we talk about league positions, you're always saying, don't look at the table and tell us off for looking at the league table. Is that what you base things on more? Seeing your players going out there, putting into practice what you told them on the training pitch, is that what you really get a sense of achievement from?
This is how we work. This is our philosophy since the beginning. First we look at the player, then we look at the idea, how this player fits in our idea, and how can we become and transform the player on the things that transform and do for him to do what we expect from him. So it's a simple philosophy. Hard work on a daily basis, committed to the idea, and do everything that you can. Everybody here in the club does everything that we can to improve, and we have better performances, good results, and especially that our fans are happy with the team.
You talked about Traore progressing. As a team, do you feel you are progressing? Obviously, it was a fantastic first season in the Premier League, but do you see progression with the team overall? Do you think that Wolves will be a better team this season?
What I know is that football is made of up and downs, good moments, bad moments, and what I believe that you have to stick with your principles and the way we work. Hopefully, always looking with optimism to the future. Of course, I expect us to become better, of course.
In terms of your team coming into this game tomorrow, you've had a number of players away on international duty. Have they all returned fit and healthy?
No, we had some issues, of course. There are public. We had players that came from national teams, Leander struggling with some problems. Roman, Diogo, Pedro, Jordão. We have some problems that we have to manage and decide well. Always looking, give them space and time to recover well so they can help the team.
Do you expect any of them to be available tomorrow?
Yes, some of them, yes.
Can you tell us who? Or?
Those that I mentioned, some of them will be inside of the game, the others not. We have to wait and see.
And in terms of that international break, did it almost come at a bad time, given the momentum you were really building with those 3 wins? Has that break disrupted things at all?
No, it's something that was planned. We know international breaks come. What we have to do is prepare them well. Some of us stayed here and we work really hard. Those that went to national teams, always a moment of pride for the club to have our players representing their countries. Always hoping for them to become healthy, and then we have a couple of days to prepare for the game. This is what we do and the way we plan. Then we're going to be another international break. The schedule is already made and it's going to be very tough for us, you know.
Raul Jimenez didn't have to go and play with Mexico. How important has that been that he has had a proper break? He's played a lot of football, hasn't he? Really hasn't had many breaks at all.
Yeah, we had Raul that he didn't went to national team. He stayed with us. He had some days and some time to rest. Now he's working hard again and ready for tomorrow.
And are you proving now as well? There have been a lot of questions over whether your squad could handle both the Europa League and the Premier League. Do you think now that you really are showing that you've got another busy period coming up, but that result at Manchester City just 3 days after going away to Besiktas showed that you...
We don't have to show to nobody. We don't show nothing to nobody. We work for ourselves and for our fans and for the club. We don't have nothing to prove to nobody.
Finally from me, something away from Wolves, but while we're talking about international breaks, one of the things we did see was the disappointing scenes in Sofia, with what England had to cope with. What did you make of how they handled things out there? And as a manager, would you ever consider taking your team off the pitch in the wrong circumstances?
Racism is a social problem. I think us that we are in football have to do everything that we can. The authorities, the institutions have to do everything that they can to totally eradicate racism. But it's a social problem. But with the strength and the visibility that has football, I think all the things that we can do to stop it, I support it.
Do you think that the action that England took, it's sort of highlighted the issue, and perhaps it's the start of maybe making people think and getting the problem?
I don't know if it's a start. I think it's the continuation of something that, like I tell you, it's history. So many years of this terrible problem that is racism. Until the moment that us as individuals don't stop it, we'll continue. Hopefully, I truly believe in the next generations this will be over. Thank you.
Nuno, can you just tell me where you think maybe some of Southampton's threats will be this weekend?
A lot. Very good team, very good players. Fast, organized. It's going to be very tough. All the games are very tough. It's a very good team.
They are just outside the bottom 3 at the moment. Defeat for them, potentially they could fall into the relegation zone. Do you think their position in the table is a false one at the moment?
I don't look at the table, so I don't know what I look at. Southampton, like I tell you, I repeat, is a very good team with good players, and we expect a very tough challenge. But we play in Molino. It's so good to be back to Molino, and we want to perform and compete. Thank you.
We've had obviously a section of the league games so far this season. Over the whole league, has there been a change in the way teams are playing, either against you, or are you seeing different styles emerge this season to last? Is the league evolving again? Of
course it's evolving. Evolving since the beginning of the season. We have seen how hard it is. Teams are very competitive, but we see difference in the approach of the games of the teams, of course, and it's changing.
That would be very interesting for coaches to discuss when you see teams adopting different tactics, whether it's against you or just generally on. I mean, we've studied lots of other games.
It's part of our job.
Yeah.
This is what we do, and we work. We don't see only the opponent that we're gonna face. We try to see and take a big picture of what's happening, so we can prepare ourselves and be ready for what is expecting. But definitely, teams are improving as the season goes by. Will become harder and harder.
So is the game becoming more scientific in
Sorry?
that? Is the game becoming more sort of scientific in that way?
No, I'll not use the word scientific. The approach is different. The idea is different.
Okay. Cameras off, please, guys.